Hey guys, we got a great Exodus game for you between a dimensional deck and fire discard. The dimensional deck focuses on bringing back cards from the graveyard with dimensional or dust in its name, and fire discard is all about causing my opponents to discard cards from their hand. Both players start with 10 life points, and we play rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. I won, so I'll start. I drew my starting hand, and awesome, I drew 2 symmetries and 1 creature. So I play down a single pile with 3 energy and summon Dragon Knight Partisan, and I pass my turn. My opponent also plays down a pile of 3 energy, and surprisingly, he passes his turn. What the heck is that? It's back to my draw phase, and I still have an Unsummon and a Thoughts of Progress in my hand. And I also drew a Bridge Bastion Dragon, Vendetta Plateau, and Chains. I'm deciding what to do here, and I figure my best bet is to play a pile of 3 and summon down Bridge Bastion Dragon. Alright, so I declare an attack with Dragon Knight, and he plays a version on Bridge Bastion Dragon! And on top of that, he leeched my Dragon Knight! But I can still deal 2 damage to his life points directly. I was hoping to get more damage in, but that's okay, because I've still got an Unsummon, a Thoughts of Progress, Vendetta Plateau, Chains, and the Bridge Bastion that was sent back to my hand from his reversion. Alright, so it's back to my opponent's draw phase, and he plays a pile of 3, then summons his Dimensional Dragon. He doesn't have any other creatures to play, so he uses an Unsummon! No way I can let him get away with that, but little does he know, I've got an Unsummon too! The fact that I played an Unsummon on his turn in response to his Unsummon completely destroys his plan. So he declares a direct attack with Dimensional Dragon, but I play Thoughts of Progress in response. I didn't draw the symmetry card that I wanted, so I go ahead and discard a creature, and I'll let the 2 damage go through to my life points, and that puts us at a tie game. I wanted to hold on to the Chains in my hand as a safety net for later on. I've already got a pile of 3 on the field, and I want to get some more energy, so I'm going to use Vendetta Plateau to discard a creature from my hands and gain 1 new energy. Now, while I'm in my energy phase, my opponent uses Maelstrom to swap his main deck with his graveyard. I don't know what he could be thinking, but I'm going to carry on with my turn. I'm going to play an Emberia, Bringer of Infernos, a Bridge Bastion Dragon, and another Emberia. My opponent plays the card that's in his hand so that he doesn't have to discard anything from Emberia's effect, and he used a Dimensional Dust to search for his graveyard for a creature with Dimensional or Dust in its name and add that to his hand. I use my Bridge Bastion Dragon to take out his creature, and that mills the top card of his deck. Awesome, it's a leech! So I use my 2 Emberias to attack his life points directly. Sweet!
That was brisk.
That was a great turn for me. I'm gonna end there. My opponent draws his last 2 cards from his main deck and gets a deck recycle. I can see now why he used that Maelstrom to access the cards that he's already played. They go straight back into his deck from the deck recycle. I don't know what my opponent is going to do this turn, but I'm feeling pretty confident because I've got a good field with a 2 and a 3, plus I've got a Chains in my hand, so I'm pretty safe. My opponent finishes up his draw phase and quickly evaluates his options going into his energy phase. He goes with a pile of 3 and summons Dimensional Dragon. Next, he uses Reversion to send Emberia back to my hand, and he uses Unsummon to clear my field without even using his creature, and he goes in for the attack, but I stop him with Chains. I draw, but this turn I'm going for the win! To do that, I just need to clear his 2 energy creature and attack him directly for at least 3 life points. To make sure of that, I'm going to resummon both of my Emberias to make him discard the card in his hand so that he doesn't have anything to surprise me with. He discards a Dimensional Dust, and I use Cataclysm to weaken his creature. I use one of my Emberias to attack what's left of his Dimensional Dragon, and now that I've cleared all the creatures off his side of the field, I'll use my other Emberia to finish him! The Fire Discard deck wins! Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Be sure to share this video with your friends and let us know what you think in the comments section below.